I know I'm a bit late to the party with this one, but I've finally got a Takara Tomy Phoenix Wing. And I'm not going to take too long on the box because I know you've all seen it a million times. But we've got Phoenix Wing on the front, Smashing Wizard Arrow. We've got the parts, which are 960 gear flat. It also comes with a string launcher, which is nice and new. It's an attack type. It's owned by Burn Fujiwara in the anime. At the moment, as of recording, we haven't seen too much of Burn yet, but we will in later episodes. It's getting built up as the fastest bay. I do have Phoenix Feather here as well. We've seen this plenty of times in the anime now. The only time I have seen Phoenix Wing properly in the anime was that field render when they accidentally put Phoenix Wing in there instead of Phoenix Feather. That was an error from the animation team, but oh well. We've got a more detailed showing of the parts on the back here. I'm just going to get into it. Personally, this Beyblade reminds me of the song by Fall Out Boy. Do you know the song The Phoenix? Wearing our vintage misery. No, I think it looked a little better on me. Honestly, I shouldn't sing. I do apologise for having a bit of a cold as well. I shouldn't really be apologising for that, but I wanted to try and wait off on this unboxing for it to go away, but it's got to the point now where I've had this waiting around for a long time, and is it not coming out? Oh, I've ripped the box, so well. I just want to get into this Phoenix Wing now, because by the time this cold could go, it might be time for UX, so this will be so outdated then. Let's start with the manuals, everyone's favourite part. I wonder if anyone actually watches this part of the video, me opening the manuals. Got a little sneak peek the unicorn sting there. We've got Takara Tomy's pre-made combo. If you want to try that, try and use it with 360 gear ball. Cobalt Drake there, Wyvern Gale. Yeah, nothing too special. It's nice extra though, I'll always say that. I've got the instructions as well. The main reason why you buy this for the instructions. I suppose it's helpful if you're getting a Beyblade for the first time and you need to know how to put it together. To be fair, with YouTube and stuff now, instructions aren't really as important anymore. With the internet being around, it's quite easy to find tutorial videos. But back in the day, you might have had to use instructions a lot more, and it's a nice extra, they've got to put them in there. Let's start with a string launcher. The red string launcher. Here it is. Get a nice look at that. Try and move this back so you can see it. It doesn't go in one shot. It spreads out over two basically, so it's quite long. I want to compare the string size to the blue string launcher that came with the stadium set. So here it is compared to the blue one, very similar. One's red, one's blue. But if we can just get the string, make sure they're lined up. I think they're about the same size. I know this isn't an exact measurement, but they are roughly about the same size. Which is what you'd expect, because I haven't done a longer string launcher yet. But we might see one in the future. Now let's get into gear flats. Let's do the bit first and slowly work our way up. In theory, gear flat should be the fastest bit we've had so far. I've got to test it out for myself, but in theory it should be. It's plain black. Looks good. It's nice to have a different bit with a little bit more to it, because a lot of the bits we've been getting in Beyblade X have been very simple, which is necessary because you do have to do the simple stuff before you move on to the more advanced stuff, I suppose, especially with Beyblade. So we've seen it with everything. We've seen it with Metal Fight, we've seen it with Burst, so we're going to inevitably see it with X. Speaking of detail, this has to be the most detailed Ratchet we've got so far, 960. We've got 3 big points and we've got 6 little ones. It's clear through the middle and it's got that clear red plastic surrounding it. I think it's a sign of things to come. Phoenix Wing is a sign of the future of Beyblade X, because you can see they're putting so much more detail into it. And finally, let's get onto the blade. Phoenix Wing. Wow, this looks lovely. I can see why no one wants to chip this. Paint's just really well done. It's got that lovely glossy feeling to it. We've got some clear yellow plastic as well, which goes nicely. Just look at this, it's just beautiful, isn't it? The motif in the middle. Phoenix with the wings spreading, as opposed to Phoenix Feather, where the wings are closed. They're both nice looking bays though. Aesthetically though, Phoenix Wing does beat Phoenix Feather. But I can use Phoenix Wing's combo on Phoenix Feather if I don't want to chip up Phoenix Wing. But yeah, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful Beyblade. Let's put it together. Oh, here we go. That is probably the best Beyblade X Bay we've got so far. And I mean that. I love the unclosed design, but Phoenix Wing with no chips or damages just looks beautiful. Let's wait, let's see how much it weighs.
A few moments later.
48 grams for Phoenix Wing. Full combo. I might just do the blade and compare it to Phoenix Feather. So Phoenix Feather blade, 34 grams, nearly 35. And the Phoenix Wing blade is 39 grams, so it weighs a lot more. Let's do some test battles. I'm going to do Phoenix Wing on its string launcher versus Rhino Horn first. Rhino Horn has extreme reach promises to be exciting. That didn't go too well for Phoenix Wing. Already got one chip. Attack v defense probably isn't the best matchup for Phoenix Wing. I'll change it, I'll do it against Leon Claw. There we go. There's a win for Phoenix Wing. I think that's enough test battles. I don't want to chip it up too much more. Of course I will end up chipping it up because it is a Beyblade and I do want to use it. But I'd 100% recommend you pick up Phoenix Wing. And because it might go out of production eventually, it might become a very, very hard bay to get. It is a first season Beyblade X bay, so I can imagine in a few years time it might become very sought after, so you might want to pick this one up. Thank you all very much for watching this video anyways. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see yous all later. Do you fancy checking out one of my other videos? Just click here.